I'm better than a 20-year-old for health. And I think a lot of that's due to my new diet that I've adopted because I can just see things getting better and better over time.
Let's meet Dr. David Sinclair, a genetics professor at Harvard Medical School. Back in 2013, he was 44, but check him out now at 54. He looks even younger. What's his secret? A game-changing diet. He ran some tests on his blood and discovered that he was healthier than ever, outperforming most 20-year-olds in key health indicators. In this video, we'll break down his amazing discoveries into 5 simple parts. First, the exercise rules to stay young. Second, the top eating habits for a longer, healthier life. Third, the foods that keep him feeling youthful. Fourth, the daily supplements he swears by. And lastly, the foods he steers clear of. Discover how you can slow down the aging process, prevent your body's software from glitching, and even hit the reset button on your health. Get ready for the secrets to a younger you. 1 simple exercise rule for a healthier you. Dr. David Sinclair's approach to exercise may seem refreshingly straightforward. He emphasizes a regimen that revolves around a single principle: pushing your body to its limits a few times each week. According to him, the key to reaping the benefits of exercise is to engage in activities that make you lose your breath and push you to the brink of being able to hold a casual conversation. In Dr. Sinclair's words, this state of being breathless indicates that your body is becoming hypoxic, or low in oxygen. And remarkably, it's in this low oxygen state that the body is spurred into action, responding positively to the stress it's under. The results are impressive. First, your body works to build muscle, ensuring that your physical strength and endurance improve. Second, there's an enhanced blood flow throughout your body, which contributes to better overall health. In essence, by committing to time-restricted eating, you are not just making a dietary adjustment, but embracing a lifestyle that can significantly enhance your longevity. In his book, Lifespan, Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to, Dr. David Sinclair delves into a remarkable group of genes called sirtuins. These genes are like the guardians of your well-being, and they play a pivotal role in your body's response to energy levels. Sirtuins kick into high gear when your body senses a scarcity of energy, such as when there's low sugar and protein in your bloodstream. When activated, they become staunch defenders against the very damage that fuels the aging process. These guardians of youth not only help delay aging, but also offer protection against various diseases, including type 1 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, and even cancer. In fact, fasting appears to have substantial benefits in the context of these diseases, especially when combined with chemotherapy, as it provides a powerful dual benefit for numerous cancer types. If you're intrigued by the idea of incorporating intermittent fasting into your life, Dr. Sinclair offers a practical tip that can make the journey smoother. Staying hydrated is essential. He personally relies on a constant supply of fluids, such as coffee, tea, and hot water throughout the day. These beverages help curb hunger pangs effectively, keeping you energized and satisfied. Additionally, when you're genuinely hungry, a small serving of nuts can be your go-to solution, as protein has the remarkable ability to alleviate hunger rapidly. To make intermittent fasting a part of your daily routine, you'll typically aim for at least 16 hours of fasting or significantly reduced food intake, followed by an 8-hour eating window. For example, if you decide to skip breakfast, your main meal may be a late lunch, or if you prefer to skip dinner, you can adjust accordingly. This approach provides your body with an extended fasting window exceeding 20 hours, during which glucose from external sources is virtually absent. Adopting this intermittent fasting regimen takes some time for your body to adapt, typically a few weeks. During this period, your liver undergoes a transformative process known as gluconeogenesis, which involves the generation of glucose from your liver. As your liver becomes proficient in gluconeogenesis, it effectively overcomes feelings of hunger, resulting in a more consistent and steady release of glucose. This is particularly important as abrupt spikes in glucose levels are known to trigger post-meal hunger, which this approach aims to mitigate. What Professor David Sinclair eats for longevity. So, during the 6-hour span of eating window, what does Dr. Sinclair eat? Dr. Sinclair's dietary choices are centered around plant-based foods, and the results have been nothing short of astonishing. He's noticed improvements in his appearance, including healthier skin, a heightened sense of well-being, and even a sharper memory. But what makes his plant-based approach unique is his focus on what he refers to as stress plants. This concept ties into a fascinating hypothesis known as xenohormesis. It suggests that certain molecules found in plants, particularly those that indicate stress in the plants, can confer benefits upon the organisms that consume them. These benefits encompass enhanced lifespan and overall fitness by triggering the cellular stress response in the consumer's body. Xenohormesis was a term coined by Dr. Sinclair and Conrad Howitz in the mid-2000s as they sought to unravel the mystery behind the multitude of health benefits associated with plant compounds. Their inquiry was sparked by a 2003 Nature paper they co-published, which identified over 20 plant molecules called polyphenols that activate the sirtuin enzyme, specifically SIRT1. Delving into the effects of these polyphenols revealed their remarkable impact on the body. Perhaps the most famous of these is resveratrol, found in red wine, but other compounds like pterostilbene, fisetin, and quercetin are gaining attention as supplements with potential longevity benefits. Upon closer examination, it becomes clear that these polyphenols influence pathways and proteins in the body known to be vital for health and longevity. While some of these compounds are only now capturing public interest, Dr. Sinclair's work has unveiled their potential and paved the way for a deeper understanding of the profound, health-enhancing capabilities of stress plants. By embracing these concepts and incorporating them into his diet, Dr. Sinclair has harnessed the power of plant-based nutrition to support a longer, healthier life. Let's dig a little deeper into the world of stress-induced foods and understand how to spot them and why they're worth adding to your diet. Dr. Sinclair's guidance offers valuable insights into these dietary choices. A handy guideline for identifying stress-induced foods is to consider their origins. Foods grown organically without the use of pesticides are more likely to have experienced environmental stress during their growth. This general rule forms the basis for choosing the right foods to boost your health and longevity. By consuming these stress-induced foods, you're essentially tapping into the resilience and benefits they've developed in response to challenging growth conditions. It's a simple yet powerful way to enhance your well-being without personally enduring stress. Dr. Sinclair's focus on stress-induced foods centers around colorful plant varieties. Vibrant hues like bright reds, deep purples, and rich greens often indicate the presence of polyphenols, a group of compounds known for their ability to activate the body's natural defense mechanisms. These polyphenols can be thought of as keys to rejuvenation, helping to slow down the aging process and combat the effects of time. In his research lab, Dr. Sinclair has observed impressive results. When polyphenols are administered to mice, they experience improved health and physical vitality similar to the effects of regular exercise. This suggests that incorporating these stress-induced foods into your diet has the potential to elevate your overall well-being. Curious about the specific stress-induced foods that Dr. Sinclair enjoys in his daily meals? His mornings often start with a cup of green tea, a classic stress-enhancing food brimming with polyphenols. His preference is matcha tea, known for its intense, dark green and creamy texture. This tea contains EGCG, an extraordinary compound with strong anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties, making it an excellent choice for promoting health and longevity. In the realm of leafy greens, Dr. Sinclair's tastes encompass a wide range. However, he holds a special fondness for spinach. It's a nutritional powerhouse, packed with iron and a wealth of essential vitamins, contributing to his overall health and vitality. When it comes to cooking, Dr. Sinclair recommends the use of olive oil, a staple in Mediterranean cuisine. Olive oil, rich in oleic acid, plays a dual role in promoting health. Not only does it enhance the flavor of your meals, but it also activates sirtuins, those remarkable agents of longevity. The Mediterranean diet, characterized by the extensive use of olive oil, is a dietary approach that Dr. Sinclair finds particularly appealing for those in the Western world. It offers an easy and impactful way to foster health and well-being. For those who might find a purely vegetarian diet challenging, Dr. Sinclair suggests exploring the Mediterranean or Okinawan diet as suitable alternatives. He has personal experience with these diets, having followed the Okinawan diet for many years before transitioning to an exclusively plant-based regimen. The Okinawan diet primarily leans towards carbohydrates and includes a fair amount of rice. Dr. Sinclair does note that opting for brown rice may be a wiser choice to avoid glucose spikes. However, the key to this diet lies in the inclusion of Chinese and Japanese vegetables, often sourced locally and organically. These fresh, green, vitamin-rich vegetables, combined with soy-based components and a modest serving of fish, form the core of the Okinawan diet. It's essentially a plant-based and soy-based diet with a dash of fish, offering a balanced approach to nutrition that can contribute to your overall health and vitality. 3 supplements. David Sinclair takes daily. Dr. Sinclair's daily supplement regimen is a topic of interest for those seeking to embrace his approach to longevity. It's important to clarify that while Dr. Sinclair takes these supplements, he does not endorse any specific brand, sell any supplements, or recommend them to others. He is a scientist on a quest for knowledge and the betterment of human health. In the past, The prevailing theory of aging centered around the potential benefits of antioxidants. The hope was that antioxidants could combat the effects of aging, but this approach proved less effective than anticipated. Even in simple organisms like worms, it yielded limited results. Dr. Sinclair's groundbreaking research has steered the focus toward new avenues in the quest for longevity. Dr. Sinclair consistently includes 3 supplements in his daily routine, highlighting their potential impact on extending health and longevity. These supplements are resveratrol, metformin, and NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. While he personally chooses to incorporate them, it's essential to remember that his intention is not to recommend or endorse these supplements, but rather to share his individual choices. Resveratrol. This supplement, often associated with the compound found in red wine and derived from grapes, is one of Dr. Sinclair's choices. He takes a gram of resveratrol mixed with yogurt each morning. Resveratrol has garnered attention for its potential health benefits, but Dr. Sinclair underscores that his usage is a personal decision and not a recommendation. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. NMN is a form of vitamin B3 that plays a crucial role in the body by contributing to the production of NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. As individuals age, the body naturally produces less NAD, which can affect the function of sirtuins, the genes associated with longevity that Dr. Sinclair has extensively studied. By taking NMN, Dr. Sinclair aims to counteract this decline in NAD levels, potentially enhancing sirtuin activity and slowing the aging process. Recent clinical trials have shown that NMN may have health benefits, including the potential to lower cholesterol and blood pressure. Metformin. The third supplement in Dr. Sinclair's daily regimen is metformin. It's important to note that metformin is a drug, classified as such, though it is considered one of the safest drugs globally. Typically used for managing type 2 diabetes and controlling blood sugar, metformin has shown remarkable effects on longevity. Individuals who take metformin tend to live longer, even if they don't have type 2 diabetes. Research suggests that metformin users may benefit from protection against cardiovascular disease, frailty, and even Alzheimer's disease. As you consider these supplements in your personal health journey, it's essential to approach them with an open mind and consult with a healthcare professional if you have any questions or concerns. Dr. Sinclair's approach is rooted in his scientific endeavors and personal exploration of pathways to extended human vitality. Revealing the foods Dr. David Sinclair avoids for longevity. Now, let's explore the foods that Dr. David Sinclair has consciously excluded from his diet to support his pursuit of longevity. Notably, there are 5 significant categories of foods he actively avoids. Top 1. Food David Sinclair does not eat. Sugar, the silent culprit. Sugar, particularly glucose and fructose, has long been recognized as a dietary villain. Dr. Sinclair emphasizes that sugar is a significant contributor to health issues, and its impact on longevity is substantial. High blood sugar is a key predictor of long-term health, as it leads to glycation, a process where sugar molecules attach to proteins in the body, essentially caramelizing them. This glycation process accelerates aging. Moreover, sugar is a favorite fuel source for cancer cells, making its reduction even more crucial. Dr. Sinclair advises minimizing the consumption of sugar-rich foods, such as fruit, berries, and especially fruit juices. High sugar intake and rapid spikes in blood sugar are detrimental to overall health. But what's remarkable is that our bodies are perfectly capable of producing their sugar. The liver can generate sugar as needed, provided we give it time to adapt. Dr. Sinclair highlights that our livers can be somewhat lazy initially, but within 2 weeks of consistent low sugar intake, they adjust to producing sugar in the morning. This adaptation allows for more stable blood sugar levels throughout the day, preventing the energy crashes, shakiness, and brain fog associated with blood sugar spikes and crashes. Dr. Sinclair also shares a tip for reducing blood sugar spikes even further. Consume sugary items at the end of a meal. This strategic order of eating can help regulate blood sugar levels and minimize insulin spikes. For those who enjoy sweetness but wish to avoid sugar, Dr. Sinclair suggests exploring healthier alternatives like monk fruit, which produces sugar alcohols, and stevia, a popular natural sweetener. Top 2 food. David Sinclair does not eat bread, a carbohydrate reduction. Bread was one of the first carbohydrate-rich foods to exit Dr. Sinclair's diet. He used to consume bread daily, particularly as a base for many of his meals. However, eliminating bread brought immediate improvements in his biochemical markers, especially his glucose levels. When you consume bread, especially in the morning, or even a large glass of orange juice, there's a rapid spike in sugar, leading to an energizing but short-lived high. However, the body responds by releasing a surge of insulin, which efficiently removes the excess glucose from the bloodstream, often resulting in a glucose deficit, leading to hypoglycemia and subsequent hunger. Dr. Sinclair has now achieved a state where he experiences fewer of these sugar highs and crashes. His liver consistently releases glucose from the time he wakes up until dinner, providing sustained energy levels. The absence of sugar-related fluctuations has left him feeling more focused, free from brain fog, and less prone to the shakes and fatigue. Reflecting on his dietary choices, Dr. Sinclair acknowledges that he wishes he had made these changes earlier in life. The benefits he's experienced since reducing sugar and bread in his diet have left him feeling better than ever. Top 3. Food. David Sinclair does not eat meat, a significant omission. The next thing he cut out was meat, and that improved his numbers even better. This decision led to notable improvements in his cholesterol and triglyceride levels. Given his genetic predisposition to heart disease, this shift was particularly impactful. It's not merely the protein content in meat that concerned Dr. Sinclair, it's also the accompanying fats found in meat, especially in steak and similar options. Although he expresses his fondness for the taste of meat, scientific evidence suggests that a plant-based diet offers greater longevity benefits. Plant-based proteins possess a unique amino acid profile that stimulates longevity-related genes such as sirtuins and mTOR. Dr. Sinclair encourages a dietary shift towards a higher proportion of plant-based foods, while still permitting occasional meat consumption. Fish, for instance, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, remains a favorable meat option. Top 4 food. David Sinclair does not eat dairy, an unexpected change. Dr. Sinclair's dietary evolution also involved eliminating dairy products, even though he had no allergies or lactose intolerance. Surprisingly, this change further improved his overall health. He speculates that this transformation could be linked to a reduction in overall protein intake. With less protein in his diet, Dr. Sinclair believes that the mTOR pathway, crucial for longevity, became more activated. This shift towards reduced dairy intake accentuates the importance of balancing various dietary components in the quest for a longer and healthier life. Top 5. Food. David Sinclair does not eat alcohol, a recent omission. In recent years, Dr. Sinclair has also excluded alcohol from his diet. Emerging research suggests that daily alcohol consumption may not be conducive to optimal health. As a result, he has chosen to forego alcohol in favor of a plant-centric diet. Dr. Sinclair acknowledges that wine, particularly red wine, has been a topic of interest in longevity discussions. He recommends selecting grape varieties known for their sensitivity to stress, such as Pinot Noir, which tends to contain higher levels of resveratrol, a compound linked to health benefits. Dr. David Sinclair's dietary choices underscore the importance of adapting one's diet to align with the latest scientific insights and the pursuit of longevity. These exclusions are part of his broader approach to promoting overall health and well-being. His journey serves as a reminder that small changes in dietary habits can yield substantial benefits in the quest for a longer, healthier life.